I'm just going to say, off of your comment, I think it would be interesting to explore a little bit more about, you talk about the stages in your books, I believe. Be interesting to talk a little bit around that. I think that was, yeah.
You read your Essentials?
So,
Have you read it?
no, not yet. I've only had a tea break. It wasn't long enough in the tea break.
Maybe we'll try and do them more separately. Well, it's interesting he brings that up, because what I tend to say is the purpose issue lies in the second stage of awakening. By which all I can tell you is when I wrote the book, I had these aggregates of things out on the floor, and I was sort of casting things around, I mean literally, writing them in. And I thought, well, even if you stumble upon your purpose or your calling or your, what it is you should be doing, kind of a feeling, before the second stage of awakening, it only is confirmed and made more real, somewhat authentic, in the second stage of awakening. So there it can be confirmed, because not until then are you in touch with your true nature, you see.
Yeah.
So, just to expound very briefly on in case you don't really know, I have this model of 3 stages of awakening. And the first is more or less what we think of us therapists as personal therapy. More or less. That's what the first stage is about. It goes a little bit further than most, because I would say that you can finish with personal therapy. You don't have to wind up just merely coping. In other words, you can heal the wounds that fuel the patterns and incite the character defences and all the rest of it that prevent you living fully. So I have this idea of therapy that is, it fulfills the person in their personality, and that's quite logical to me, because the character and personality is based on the early life conditioning. So if you've learned something the first 5 years of life that you're repeating for the entire rest of your life, it's really, I don't think it's good enough. And I think you can heal it, because it happened for me, and I've seen it happen over and over again. So the second stage is my answer to the question, which was also my question, which was how did transpersonal therapy and personal therapy connect? Because in my day, in the 70s and stuff, the rise of humanistic psychotherapy in this country, we just had a mishmash of transpersonal and humanistic approaches. In other words, we were working personally and also gabbing off about meditation and Eastern philosophers and transpersonal things. And I thought eventually, sometime in the 80s, it's all well and good, but what's the connection between these two? I mean, how do they hang together then? Or are they separate? Did we just have a mishmash of it in 1976? And I don't really work with theory, I work with practice. And so with the people I was working with, I found that what it took was heart opening. A heart opening stage of life led, if it was going to lead into the spiritual journey, through a process of authenticity, heart opening and genuine compassion. In fact, a complete new revisioning of what relationship was, where true relationship isn't that you're someone else who I'm doing something to or feeling something from, or vice versa, whatever. Because that in itself is a separation, it isn't that. So true relationship is living, that there is no distance between you and the outward event, whatever that is. So in the heart stage, second stage of awakening, you live that. You entirely change the idea of the subject until it's erased. I love you becomes love in you. So if this is, as I would say it is, your true nature, it's nothing more than being natural, nothing more than being relaxed in natural life and your natural inherent state, then purpose will find you.